Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. I hope you guys can hear me good. I do not have my microphone today. So yeah, we're doing our usual pick a card, 3 piles. I've already pulled the cards. You can see them on the thumbnail as well. But we're gonna go over them right now. So number one, pick the card. Pick the pile. Excuse me, Lord have mercy. Pick a card, and the first pile is number 1, Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate. Pile 2, the number 51, and Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful. They're all green, okay? So might have some heart chakra stuff going on today. Pile 3, 28, Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Pile 1. Time to collaborate. I don't know what this has to do with the reading, but I feel like somebody here could be like neurodivergent or have somebody around them or somebody that's close to them that's neurodivergent. Maybe it's time to ask for some help. Maybe you're realizing that you have some things that you just aren't able to do. It's just not in your capacity. And that's okay. We're all designed differently, okay? We all have strengths. It's kind of remind me of, I mean, this is ant spirit, but it's also kind of remind me of bees and how each bee has its own, like thing that they do to serve the queen. 8 of Cups, Judgment, and 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's something about needing to ask for help, and that's okay. You don't have to feel any way about it, okay? Because we all need help at some point in time. 8 of Wands at the bottom, like, yeah, you might need to call somebody or message somebody, email somebody, or somebody might be doing this for you and they're saying answer the call. Tell people what you need. Yeah, you got the Chariot here, and in this card the lady is in a wheelchair. So it's giving me like you have a disability, and maybe it might even be a disability that people can't actually see. So you feel like you shouldn't have to ask. You shouldn't need help, maybe, like, because you look able-bodied, but it might be something like I said, neurodivergency, like something with your mind. But I feel like you have some help coming in the next 7 days. Magician. Yeah, and it's going to make, you have Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. It's going to make life so much easier once you get this assistance. You may need to go see a professional too. Page of Swords, I was going to say talk to somebody. Page of Swords. So maybe even, this could even be, because you can't see necessarily anxiety or depression. And maybe you're realizing it's gotten to a point where you need to actually go get some help, okay? Nine of Wands, yeah, like you're at your wit's ends. Like you've tried everything on your own, and now it's time to ask for help. Nine of Wands, Hierophant, yes, that's somebody that could be a counselor, a teacher, a mentor. Death. Change the way you're looking at this, okay? This is not a weakness, this is a strength. Moon. If this is a physical ailment that you're going to go, find out about, once you get this together, whatever this is, you're going to realize that it was affecting your emotions as well. So it feels like everything is connected. This also kind of reminds me of, because I'm kind of in this phase of my life now, you could be having like perimenopause symptoms or something, and you're trying to figure out why you're going through a certain pain in your body or something, and then when you go to the doctors, you realize, oh, it's perimenopause and everything's connected, and my mood swings, and it's something where you think it's one thing that's the issue, but it's other things that you're not seeing or that others can't even see. But I feel like some plant medicine is going to be involved here too. That's going to help you. Why is the Hierophant here? Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you might be scared to ask for help, but also you might be scared to like face the doctor or face your teacher, your mentor. This could even be something simple, like you're struggling with a certain subject in school and you're afraid to tell the teacher like you're not getting it. Like no matter how hard you've tried to learn this specific thing, you just aren't grasping the knowledge. You may find out you have some type of learning disability as well in the next 7 days. And then once you do, you realize, oh, like I learn differently. That's why I can't grasp this. I'm not, in any way an idiot or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's I learn differently. I receive differently. Knight of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, I feel like this group has learned, if either from society or your family or something, that it's not a good thing to have to ask for help. I feel like whatever happens this week, it's giving you so much clarity on a lot of things, and you're gonna realize it was just this one thing that shifts your whole way of seeing yourself. King of Swords and Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's going to bring so much clarity to... And then Five of Wands at the bottom. Like you're no longer fighting yourself. It's a very interesting read. Why is the Eight of Cups here? Queen of Wands. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, and if you think about her, she's very much a leader, very much on top of things, very high self-esteem. Like she knows she's that girl, right? But even she probably needs to ask for help sometimes. It could become overwhelming to be, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? It's that's what I'm getting from this Queen of Wands card. Like even the queen needs to rest sometimes, needs some help. Why is the Judgment here? It's giving you are human. Knight of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you've had the help here all along. You almost had to hit rock bottom to ask for it. Some of you, this could be an addiction as well. And maybe you finally see that this is hindering your growth and you're ready to ask for help this week. Let me see. What else do we have here? Tell me about pile 1 and what's happening in the next 7 days for them. There's always enough. Okay. Maybe this is financial. Some of you may need some financial help. Now's a lucky time. Okay. You may be receiving some money that you need, that you just were not expecting, and it just comes right at the time that you need it. Trust in the magic. Yeah, something's going to happen this week that is going to really relieve you of this heaviness or this guilt or this feeling like you can't be imperfect, but you're human. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. Dream the world into being and time to heal. Yeah. I feel like it's time to adapt to your situation. Like, I keep feeling like you're waiting for the situation to change. But just this situation or wherever this is, it could, if it is a disability, it may be something that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. So you have to adapt to it. You can't wait for it to change because it's not going to change. Bring your ideas to life. Slow, steady wins the race. I feel like it's going to be a slow process, whatever this is. It's going to be healing over time. It's not going to be healing overnight. Yeah, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be gentle with yourself. Know that you are human. And just, yeah, adapt and let things unfold the way that they're supposed to unfold. But I feel like it's going to be, whatever is happening this week, it's going to be eye-opening for you, because I really feel like this group has been beating themselves up about something, and it feels like it's something that's out of your hands, you know, whether it's a disability that you're discovering, a health issue, or you know, maybe finances haven't been great. I mean, and it might have nothing to do with you. It could just be a stagnant time financially for you, okay? But I feel like help is coming in, okay? There's great knowledge or great, well, I won't say great finances, but enough finances for you to get through this period if it is a financial issue, okay? But I really feel like more than anything, you have to surrender and go with the flow of this. Feels like it's something out of your control. Okay, pile 1. So that's what I have for you guys. Clear the deck. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys at the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, pile 2. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. I mean, if I had to guess, it seems like you guys are going to have some fun times this week, or be pushed into maybe relaxing this week. Maybe something happens where you have to take time off. Hierophant, 4 of Cups, Knight of Cups. It seems like it's going to be a theme here today. Some type of help or assistance is coming in this week. It may be coming from a major institution or the government. And it's kind of giving you, yeah, Three of Cups. It's going to give you a relief. Like you're not going to have to worry about something for a little bit, or you're no longer worrying about something. This could be very much, you know, if you're here in the United States, if you get SNAP benefits or benefits was cut because the government was on a shutdown, maybe that's going to be released this week or something. So now you don't have to worry like, okay, I'm going to have enough food for a little while, or I'm going to be able to have Thanksgiving dinner, you know. Could be something very simple like that. Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, Hermit. Some of you guys are getting like a surprise time off from work. I don't know why though. Maybe something happens at your job where you guys can't come into work for a few days. I don't know. Depends on what you do. Maybe like, let's say you guys have like a water main break or something at your job, and they're like, oh, the office is flooded. We're going to give you paid time off. Or maybe even you get to work from home, so it's not as stressful as going into the job, like commuting and all that. Ten of Swords. Strength. Some of you is somebody surprisingly leaving your workplace. Like it could be a boss or a coworker that was like just a mess, annoying, got on your nerves, and now they're gone. Like they surprisingly quit or get fired or something, and it kind of like changes the energy in your work. Which I definitely understand that, because you have somebody who's like a Debbie Downer or just like an energy vampire, and like all of a sudden they're gone, and it's like the whole office, the energy shifts. Yeah, Lovers at the bottom. It's like more balance is being brought in. Why is the Hierophant here? Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it was like a back and forth energy with something or somebody, and that is being balanced now. So your mood is more, you're at ease, you feel playful, you don't feel as wound, uptight as you once were. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah. Some of you are just, you're getting to stay home because you could be sick and you have the sick time. You're like, I'm going to use my sick time. Or maybe you're faking sick this week and you're like, you know what? I need some days off. I'm just going to use my sick time. Or yeah, for some of you, it could be like, yeah, it feels like that's what it feels like. It feels like some of you are really sick, or it could be even weather related. Like I was saying about flooding. I mean, God forbid, we don't want these things to happen, but they happen. It could be flooding or snowstorm or something that's making you be able to stay home this week. Or you're just like, I need a mental break. You know, I'm gonna put in my sick time and take a couple of days off to just rest, because I can't be in that workplace this week. Why is Hangman here? Page of Wands. Yeah, I see you really enjoying yourself. Like, I feel like you're going to be reading or doing crafts or catching up on a show that you've been wanting to watch, or watching movies. Like, I'm getting cozy energy on the sofa, drinking some tea or hot cocoa or something, and just relaxing and just being at peace. Some of you were meant to travel for something this week, and then like maybe your flights or something gets canceled. You could have had like a convention or something for your job that gets canceled, but you still already took the time off. So you're like, I'm gonna have me a staycation at home. Yeah, 6 of Wands. You're getting and you're gonna get your strength back up. You're gonna feel so much better going into the following week. And then it's almost going to be like it shifts something with you. You're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to do this more often because I'm not living to work all the time, okay? So once you do this, it makes you realize that you need to have more work-life balance this week. And I feel like that's what you're going to be doing for now on. Watch your words and believe in yourself. It's something about, because the squirrel here is like a squirrel prepares for the winter, right? They're right now, they're running around, they're bearing nuts so that they have food during the winter months. And I said that too about the food. Maybe you're able to access food now, so you feel at ease. Like you're like, I'm gonna stock up. I'm gonna get my freezer stocked. I'm gonna get a lot of canned goods, dry goods, so I don't have to worry. Because if you're here in the United States, you know that the opening up of the government is only temporary. They are going to go back into the same vote on the same bill come January. So you're like, let me stock up and prepare so I don't have to worry, be stressed out about food in the coming months, right? And then others, you are just getting some rest and you're realizing I gotta do this more. Like I gotta put more to the side for myself. It feels like, yeah, I need to, life is just not all about working, but in order to do that, I need to plan ahead. I need to maybe save money, or I need to not waste my sick time on stupid stuff. I need to save it for actually taking days off to restore my mental peace. You also got Ant Spirit Time to Collaborate, which was pile one's card. So you may need to go and watch pile one, because I was speaking on that pile about asking for help or assistance. So you guys might need that message as well. Cow Spirit Miracles Are Endless. Yeah, I feel like you've been overextending yourself. You know how they say, don't give the milk away for free with the cow? I feel like you've been giving too much of yourself and not getting anything in return, and you've exhausted yourself. Allow others to do some things for you, but also allow others just to do things. Like, don't try to do it all. I've had to learn this lesson myself, so I understand where you are. Watch and wait. Seahorse Spirit. And you see clearly now. Owl Spirit. Yeah, I said something. Once you do this, once you get this time to rest, you're going to realize you need to make this a thing from now on. You need to have more balance in your life. And allowing time for rest. Making good financial decisions, it feels like here. And also asking for help when it's needed. Yeah, tend to the small things. I feel like that's speaking on health, you know. Again, pile one is coming in strong here. If you have been having health issues that you've been like pushing under the rug. And then you have this, you have giraffe see the bigger picture. You have had health issues or things that you've been noticing about yourself that you've been pushing under the rug. And this week, I feel like it comes down on you hard. Like maybe you get really sick or something, or you have like some type of mental break. God forbid, but you may, you realize like I can't keep letting these things accumulate because I can't afford to be out of work for too long. Luckily, this time I had the sick time, or I had some money to the side where, this didn't hurt me that much this time. But next time, I may be homeless or I may be without food. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let it shine. I feel like the let it shine. Yeah, and you have reclaim your power at the bottom. I feel like it's saying that you deserve you deserve the best. And sometimes you have to make that happen for yourself, okay? Others are not going to do that for you. People are always going to be willing to take, okay, more than they are to give. So you need to become the peacock in your life. And you need to spread your feathers for yourself, not to impress others in a way. Yeah, this really feels like take care of yourself first, put the oxygen mask on yourself first, then give to others. Because when you're completely depleted, you may not have that assistance there because things happen. The government shuts down. Your work may lay you off, or you may be out of work for something like, like I said, like your building gets flooded. It's things that are out of your control that you kind of have to try your best to plan for things. And I feel like this group hasn't been doing that because you've been imbalanced. You've been given too much and not getting or giving to yourself. And you're going to see that some type of circumstance happens this week that makes you really realize, oh, I got to start taking care of myself and my needs first. Okay? So that's what I have for you, pile 2. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next reading, okay? Take care. Bye-bye. All right, pile 3. You guys are frog spirit. Clear out the clutter. Something about when it rains, it pours. I know, like, this is a frog, but I know toads come out sometimes after a rain. So maybe this week you're going to be getting over like a major storm in your life, or something major happened and now it's coming to a close this week. Let's see. Queen of Swords, 7 of Cups. Okay, you may have some clarity on a situation or a person. Like you're seeing through the illusion. Like your mind was being like distorted somehow. 9 of Swords. It could be just like general anxiety about things. 4 of Swords. 6 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of clarity this week. I feel like it feels like you went through some type of process, because you have the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords and 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Like, I almost feel like, because I'm thinking about the swords that aren't here. I feel like somebody was being manipulative or jealous, or it could have even been your own shadow, but it feels like somebody has been lying. And 5 wands at the bottom, somebody has been lying to you or making you think, like distort your thinking in somehow, like feeding you the wrong information, and you're realizing like how and why they were doing this. Chariot, Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. You're definitely going to be more emotionally balanced, balancing your mind as well. You have the Two of Cups in reverse, so this could be clarity with a close relationship. Somebody close to you, you're seeing them for who they are this week, I think. The Emperor, 4 wands. Yeah, I feel like news is coming out about somebody. And you realize that they were hiding, not just hiding something, but they were creating like smoke and mirrors. They were creating illusions for you so that you couldn't see them for who they were. And it's coming out in a way where it's going to be like word of mouth through a grapevine. Like, you're not going to hear it directly from this person. You're going to hear it from others. Yeah, judgment at the bottom. This person is getting judgment called on them. High Priestess. And you're going to be like, I knew it. Because I feel like it's like you had an intuition about this person, and that they were hiding something or being manipulative, but you couldn't put your finger on it. You had no evidence. But the evidence is showing up this week, and it's coming through a common community, or maybe even a news outlet. I mean, I don't know how big this person is, but you're going to see who this person really is. Everybody's going to see who this person really is. Why is the 4 of wands there? We're on retrograde season, so this is a time where things from the past that people have done or said comes to light. Yeah, Magician. I feel like somebody else, other people are going to do the work for you. Like, you don't even have to speak ill on this person, because other people are going to be showing you. This person was they were living like a double life, it feels like. Hierophant and Queen of Pentacles. This person could be earth energy. They could be a mother figure. And I say figure because they might not necessarily have children, but people may have looked to them as a mother-like. Or even like I'm like hearing an auntie. So this person has some type of hierarchy. Also here with the Hierophant, they have some type of people respect them, but they about to fall. Why is the High Priestess here? And you've known it all along. It feels like that you walked away from this person, or you've been keeping a distance from this person for a while now, and people wondered why, and now they're going to understand. Now you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse is usually somebody who appears to have high self-esteem, but they're really insecure. They tend to be a bully. 8 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. People were wondering why. They didn't even know that you were a victim of this person. But now, in hindsight, looking back, once they get this information, they're going to realize why you kind of put distance between you and this person. There's also 1, 2, 3. 3 people, and then you have the Queen of Wands at the bottom. 4 people that could have been involved in this situation. And you had 4 wands as well, representing like the community. This person spread things, it feels like, or used other people in the community to talk bad on your character. Like, they really had people thinking you were some type of crazy person or bad person. Why is the 7 of Cups here? 3 of Swords, yep. I feel like once you distance yourself from this person because you felt like something wasn't right. Like I said, you didn't have the evidence, but your intuition was telling you something wasn't right. And you started to put distance between you and this person. And when you did that, it hurt this person's ego. They couldn't take it. So they started planting seeds about you. I almost feel like I can't breathe. Like, I feel my chest feels so heavy. Because I feel like you're gonna be really hurt or crushed at first that this person did this to you. But it's almost gonna be a relief too, because I feel like you wondered, or did you misread this person? You wondered if maybe you were the bad person in this situation, and then you're gonna realize this week that no, my intuition don't never lie. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? It's the timing of it too. Prior to retrogrades, this person may even tell on themselves, not intentionally, obviously, but they may say something to somebody and it just triggers that person to go deep, to go digging for stuff. Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups. You may be a water sign. I feel like this person is going to be coming towards, these people are going to be coming towards you, almost asking for your forgiveness. The people that were used in this situation, that this person kind of like manipulated against you, don't take it out on them. They just couldn't see what you were seeing, okay? They believed what this person was saying. So don't take it out on them. But like, my chest feels so heavy. I feel like this person really tried to do you in. Yeah, they did not like, they didn't like your light. They didn't like, they probably knew that you could see them. I feel like this is going to renew something in yourself. Like, you're really going to be able to trust yourself and your instincts from now on, because you knew something wasn't right. You just couldn't put your finger on it. Two of Cups in reverse. Excuse me. That could have been confirmation. I feel like this person did not have good relationships prior to you. Like, you may have heard about other things that they did to other people, but they always told you the story like they were the victim in the situation. And you kind of, you put in the back of your head, like, you didn't forget these things that would come up, but you kind of just allowed them to get glossed over because this person convinced you that, oh no, I don't talk to that person anymore because they did this and that to me, or and you kind of like, okay, that's like the third person you said that did this to you or did that to you. Is everybody wrong when you're the common denominator? But you were like, okay, all right, and you just let it go, but you didn't forget it. You stored it in the back of your head. And these other people that they were able to manipulate against you, I feel like those people wouldn't even be in this person's life if it wasn't for you. It feels like they actually were your friends first, and then you introduced them to this person, and then they became their friends, and then when you walked away from them, they turned everybody else against you. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Two of Wands. Yeah, they wanted your future endeavors to fail because they were no longer a part of your future. So they wanted your future endeavors to fail. So they sabotaged you by talking to people about you, giving them wrong information, feeding them wrong information. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Instead of being gracious that you were ever in their life, they tried to take back everything good about you that people knew about you. They tried to flip it and convince people that, oh, she or he's not really as good as you think they are. This is how they really are. Trust me, we were close. They weren't good people. All of you were fooled just like me. But really, they were talking about themselves. They were the ones fooling everybody else. This is deep. This is deep. Use your mind wisely. Let spirit be your guide. Think on your feet. I feel like this was you. I feel like you felt like something wasn't right. You thought quickly on your feet. You followed your spirit's guide, which was also your own intuition, and you got the hell out of Dodge. But I feel like it still's been bothering you because this person probably love bombed you in the beginning of knowing them. And so you kept going back to that part of the relationship. Like, was I wrong? Did I make the relationship go sour? Was this person really like actually a good person and I just like took a couple bad things and made it bigger? No. This person really has a dark spirit. Be loyal to what you love. I feel like they didn't have loyalty for you. You had it for them, but they did not have it for you. Time to collaborate. And Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. I feel like that's telling you that these other people, once they find out the truth, they're going to come towards you, not just offering apologies, but they may want to help you in some sort of way because they feel so bad that they were blindsided by this person. You have know your worth at the bottom. I feel like this definitely was a lesson. This happened for a reason, for sure. It was a lesson to learn. feel like you were cutting yourself short somehow here. I feel like this person made you feel like you needed them to accomplish something, and you don't. It was always within your power to do something. Antler spirit, life is speeding up. Yeah, it's some good karma is coming in fast for you. The miracles are endless. Cow spirit at the bottom. I'm going to pull a love oracle for you guys, because this could have very well been a love relationship. And now others are seeing why you had to exit left. Everything to the left. I feel like Spirit got you out of this situation in the nick of time, because I feel like this situation was getting ready to turn violent. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like if this person felt like they couldn't really control you, they were gonna start getting physically abusive, or you may have had to snap on them. Like, it really feels like you got out just in the nick of time with this person. And maybe that's what you're going to find out about them. Maybe you're going to find out they actually did something to somebody physically. And you're like, phew, like, I got out of there just in time. You got afraid. When you are not with me, I feel afraid. I'm afraid to let you down once you get to know me. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm avoiding you. I have to overcome this and myself as you see me before coming forward. Yeah, this person, they were scared of you, or scared of you exposing them. I'm feeling an urge towards you. I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me, allures me. I want to touch and crave you. I feel like this person, depending on the circumstances, they may try to, like, even when you hear this news, they may still try to come to you and tell and be like, oh, they're all lies. It's not, and you're gonna know it. But also, this person wanted your energy. They definitely wanted your energy. That's what they wanted from you. And when you took that back, they were pissed. That's why I feel like this person has a temper. I'm gonna pull one more oracle card for you guys, because this reading, I mean, you never know what's going to come out, but I feel like there's a warning from you for you to really stay away from this person. You did the right thing leaving when you did. Because even this fox on here keeps, like, just staring at me. Like, this person could have been stalking you as well. Trying to keep tabs on you. Watching your social media. The unseen. Yeah, you extracted yourself and your energy from them, but they still were trying to get at you. You might even felt it too. Like, you were feeling tired all the time, headaches, just feeling anxious all the time. It was them trying to be in your energy. The medallion and the prayer, what they didn't know was that you are spiritually protected. And they messed with the wrong one. And it's judgment day for them. Yeah, the castle. You were guarded. You were protected. Your intuition protected you by telling you to get out of here, out of this situation. I thought you were even going to find out this person did time before, like was in prison or something that you didn't know about. Yeah, you're going to find out some really crazy stuff about this person. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 3. Please come back and let me know, because This is something crazy. And please stay safe, file 3, okay? I feel like you don't have to worry because I said you're protected, but just, yeah, be on guard, okay? Thank you, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next reading, okay? Take care. Bye-bye.